Morning YouTube, on a bright sunny, at last, dry day. I've just left the digs now. I'm off for a ride round now, round the lakes. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. At the moment I'm heading to Ambleside. I'm hoping the weather's going to be conducive that I can get some dronage up. I'm off on my own. Keith, Mary, Ray and Sue, they're going out for a ride as well. They're heading to Ambleside originally, but I'm not expecting them to have to put up and stop with me every time I want to take some photos to get the drone up. Gonna have to pull over in a sec though, because I've left my phone in my pocket, which I don't really want. So for a safe place I can find to pull over, I'll get that sorted. Our accommodation back there is lovely. In Windermere. The food was good last night. This morning's breakfast wasn't too bad. One of our group, we went off early this morning because he's out for a longer day's ride. We're keeping ours a bit shorter. And if I'm back early enough, I might even take a walk down to the lakeside later and get some photos down there. Fortunately, all things, everything hasn't gone to plan. A couple of the groups had to pull out from the main group because of breakdowns, and they're not going to be able to meet up with us now until the main group heads back tomorrow for their stop off halfway home, where I got to head all the way back, so I won't be seeing them again. It's unfortunate, but it's happened. I'm relying on me just looking at the sat nav. I haven't put my Scala on because I forgot to bring the charging lead. I'll be saving that for the return home tomorrow when I really need it. Bowness Bay and Lakes. That's where my brother stayed the other week on the way up to Scotland and then coming back. It looked nice there. Hopefully my power pack's going to play ball today and it's not all going to get disconnected and I run out of battery power again, which is what happened on the ride out here yesterday. So I didn't get a lot of footage I wanted to. The 45 minutes worth or so I got was alright, it was good. I'll probably leave my phone until I get to Ambleside. Actually, I've put in Ambleside Centre, but I'll probably cancel that as soon as I get to the outskirts. And then putting my next destination, I'm doing it on the fly. Time as it is, be out for about 3 hours. Get me back for just after 2, possibly, and then maybe take a walk down the lakeside from the digs. Sign I like to see, Nationals. Only problem is I don't know how I've managed it, but I've lost me selfie stick for me 360, so I can't use that, and some of the charging leads which I had in my GoPro camera bag, for some reason they've fallen out somewhere. They're not in the top box, so they must be at home somewhere, otherwise I can't imagine where they are. In the Nationals, and we're doing about the 40, well, he's just creeped up to 40 now. I'm actually wearing my summer gear for the first time this trip without waterproofs over the top of them. I've taken a chance on it. I think it's supposed to stay dry. And hopefully my remote's going to stay connected today as well. That disconnected yesterday, which spoiled things a bit. Crying out loud, 28 mile an hour in a National. It's drivers like this cause accidents because people end up getting impatient and they try to overtake when it's not safe. So I wanted to see. Lovely. All the mountains in the background. I think he's Isle of Man, the one in front of this van, but there's another one in front of them which is causing the slow traffic. Now it looks like we got a queue up ahead, but I did see it on the map, there was some delays. I think it's roadworks. If I can find a spot at some point along here where I can get the drone up over the lake, that's what I want to do. If not, I'll head into Bowness. I'm possibly maybe on my way back. I might nip down there. This would have been ideal if there was a lay-by here. Apart from the fact there's too many trees. Look at that. Lake Windermere in all its glory. I was half expecting this. I did see it on the map. There was traffic queues on this section. Mile to my first checkpoint. I say it wasn't a long one. Now, if I'd had somewhere here at the park, I could have gone in there, because that looks like that is a footpath. But there's nowhere to park, so it's one of them things. Right, that's Ambleside done. Got through there, a lot of traffic. Now heading towards Keswick. I haven't bothered putting it in the sat nav for now because I think it's a pretty straightforward route from here. If I think I have to, I will, but traffic's heavy-ish along here, but it's opened out compared to what it was back in Ambleside. Hopefully I'm going to be able to enjoy the ride, and I'm hoping it's going to open up a bit more in a minute to get some nice views. This road's nice and twisty, it's just a pity of the traffic. Another small lake there, I don't know what one that is. I'm still hoping somewhere along the route I'm going to find somewhere with some nice views, safe place to park up and get the drone up. At the moment I've had nothing like that, so starting to get the views again, but nowhere to park up. I want a nice lay-by, but I don't think I'm going to get it. It'll be what it'll be. It's what it is, it's what it is. I'm out on the bike, the sun's out. You can't ask for more than that. Gonna enjoy the day, about 3 or 4 hours riding, I think it's gonna be roughly. See what it's like in here. You've got to pay, so I won't be stopping then. Let's turn around and go back out. Too many trees to do what I wanted as well, so it was worth coming in to have a look. I'm gonna have to go for a walk, so I'll go back out for now. It's always worth looking when you find somewhere to park. At least that's got rid of a bit of the traffic now, so I might be able to get a bit of a shift on. Certainly that was no good. If there'd been a clear view of the lake from the car park, I would have probably chanced it. I've got to look at every opportunity. According to what I can see on the sat nav, the road heads south a little bit, then it heads back up north. And we got another slow one. .30 International is unbelievable. Right, back round by the lake again now, and we'll start heading north again now. Grasmere. So that's Grasmere Lake then. This is what I wanted. Look at those views in front. Happy days! Somerset bikers in the Lake District. Right, head for Keswick, and then I'll have another look from there then on my next destination. This is what I come up here for. Views like that. Got a bit of traffic, but unfortunately that's got to be expected. 12 miles to Keswick. At this rate, that's going to be about another 20 minutes. Then I'll have a look from there where I'm going to go next. All these lovely grindstone walls. Nationals. It's gotta be done. I'm not sitting behind a slow one like that when I had a safe overtake. Temporary lights up ahead and it looks like they're on red. Not too far up, and they've just changed, so I ain't going to filter to the front. Take in the views while I can. I knew about these before I came out because they showed up on Google Maps when I checked the route. Now, if there was a lay-by along here now, I'd get the drone up to film that. But I bet there won't be. I'm on the other side of the road, but I'm going to be too close to the road to safely put it up. So it's not worth the risk. Safety first. If there'd been a lay-by this side of the road, I might have done. That's not a proper parking space, so that's no good. Footpath going up there as well. Oh, still enjoying it, even with this traffic. This is what I come out here for, to get views like this. Gone in at 14, it looks like the one at the front's gone down to less than 30. And we have another lake coming up. So lovely roads here. If they'd been empty, it would have been beautiful. Well, I hope it stays dry for the Wild West rally this weekend down in Cornwall. The forecast wasn't looking too clever at one point, but I think it's changed now, so they might be going to get away with it. Looks like the bad weather might have moved more east. It's looking like severe thunderstorms possibly Saturday night into Sunday down that way, but it's moved, the danger area looks as if it's moved east for the moment now. As long as it's dry round here tomorrow, well, especially as I head south, that's why I want it to be dry. Dry, not windy ride home. So I can do the route I've planned with no problems. I might turn off again for a minute in a minute. Look at those views in front, everybody. Love it. You have to go Wales or Scotland, the better it. Keswick 5, might be Cockermouth after that actually. I did have that on the route. And then from there I'll have a look at Google Maps. At the route back. Without heading back this way, obviously, if I can avoid it. I want to do a circular route. This is more like it. Good views, a nice road, a fair pace. Right, that's Keswick done. I'm now heading towards Cockermouth. And the roads have emptied out a little bit, so I might be in for a good ride. Now from Cockermouth I'll have another look. Looks like this is going to be a main road though, so I might be turning off. But it's what it is. Oh no. Keep it on, looks like the views are still going to be alright. Might get some pace up on this road. Get the Cockermouth, then I might, if I can find somewhere to park up without having to pay, stop and have a drink there. Bit more like it. Nice fast road. Windermere Pass. I think that was one of the ones I wanted to do actually, but I'll stick to the route I'm on. Out on the bike. Alright, just turn off for a minute.